Hello, welcome to Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9.
We begin today's episode with a shout out to the March Wildcat Rise winners.
Congratulations to the March Wildcat Rise winners. In 7th grade, Ben Hamady was nominated by Miss Welty. Justin Taylor was nominated by Miss Prudent. Kaylee Zuzek was nominated by Senora Reese. Noah Zimmerman was nominated by Miss Welty, and Hannah Cantola was nominated by Miss Mazzaro. In 8th grade, Clay Petrosky was nominated by Mr. Burnett. Autumn Wright was nominated by Miss Welty. Nate Weisner was nominated by Miss Miller. Chloe Wichitel was nominated by Miss Kalp. And Kyle Miller was nominated by Miss DeCastillo. Congratulations! Students are reminded to keep exhibiting respect, integrity, service, and excellence.
Today is National Superhero Day. We asked students about their favorite superhero and if they could have any superpower, what would it be?
My favorite superhero, other than Mr. Wilkins, is newspaper reporter Clark Kent, who turns into Superman.
My favorite superhero is Batman.
My favorite superhero is Potato Man.
Spider-Man. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man.
My favorite superhero is Batman.
My favorite superhero is Daredevil.
My favorite superhero is Spider-Man.
Captain America.
Benny.
To grow rice.
Shape-shifting.
If I had a superpower, it would be to fly.
Mine would be invisibility.
I would have invisibility.
Teleportation. Invincibility.
If I had a superpower, it would be invisibility. Teleportation.
Super speed.
If I had to choose one superpower, it would be to fly.
I wish I had the ability to repair my spleen.
If I had a superpower, I would want to jump high. I wish I had the superpower to be smart.
Civic students created historical dioramas using marshmallow peeps. The requirements were that they had to be an accurate representation of an historical event or time period that they have discussed this year in their classes.
April is Jazz Appreciation Month. Sarah Glasser had a chance to talk to Mr. Jordan about the jazz band.
Jazz music is characterized by syncopation and improvisation, and it became popular in the 1920s. I talked to Mr. Jordan about the junior high jazz band.
So jazz band is it's our audition group as far as our instrumental group at the junior high. It's made up of 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. We play from January through May, and then in May we put on several concerts. We're playing a variety of different tunes. We've got a 1930s tune called Mac the Knife Standard. We've got a great theme from the Rocky movies called Gonna Fly Now. We're doing a Latin tune. It's called Danza Pera. And we're also working on a Jackson 5 classic called I'll Be There.
The track team is working hard. Here's an update on the season.
Junior high track is underway, and the Wildcats have already seen some impressive performances. Last week's meet, some top girl finishers were Hannah Zimmerman in the 800 and Brooke Garris in the 100. On the boys' side, Ray Henderson finished first in the 100 meter, and Augie finished first in the 400 meter. We got a chance to talk to Coach Fedor on how the season was going.
So far, I feel that the season is going very well. We have a lot of athletes who come to practice each and every day. working hard to get better at all of their events, and hopefully they will continue to do that and improve each and every day.
I then asked them what their expectations were for the upcoming meets.
We expect the team to compete well this year against other schools. We also expect them to show good sportsmanship and respect towards each other on the team and against the teams that we compete against. If the athletes work hard and do as well as they've been doing so far, we expect them to get a lot of personal records in each of their events.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are coming to LATROBE tonight. Here are the details.
Steelers footballers basketball team versus LATROBE faculty. This will be held at LATROBE High School Gymnasium. The date will be Friday, April 28th at 8 o'clock p.m. The cost of tickets will be $7 and can be purchased at the Greater LATROBE Athletic Office. Tickets go on sale April 18th and can be purchased between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. daily. There will be a special pregame at 5:30, LATROBE faculty versus Dairy faculty. All proceeds benefits go to Chick-fil-A, Leader Academy, and the DUANE CYMMERMAN family. For more information, go to the Senior High Athletic Office. Hope to see you there.
The Stanley Cup playoffs are underway. Donnie Shimko and Ethan Grandjarch asked students for their predictions.
I think the Edmonton Oilers are going to win. Calgary Flames.
The Penguins.
Lane Ruffner.
Edmonton Oilers.
The Washington Capitals.
Suck. The Rangers.
The Columbus Blue Jackets.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Penguins, yeah.
Camp Cadet is a unique opportunity for students to learn more about law enforcement. David Music and Manny Canals have the details.
Camp Cadet is a summer program for boys and girls between the ages of 12 and 15. It will take place from Sunday, July 16th through Friday, July 21st. Applications must be sent in by Monday, May 8th. All applicants must attend a mandatory orientation at the Greensburg State Police Barracks on Saturday, June 10th. For further information, go to www.westmorelandcampcadet.org.
My favorite part of Camp Cadet was learning about the different parts of the state police, meeting my girlfriend, the beach, and graduation.
Probably the hardest part of Camp Cadet for me was morning PT.
Many students and staff members love the start of the trout season. Trey Mallon asked them about what they like the most about the annual event.
My favorite thing about fishing is catching that big trout.
My favorite thing is fishing. My favorite thing about first day trout is just burning Christmas trees.
I like fishing off my surfboard.
I like using those little flies.
My favorite thing about trout fishing is seining minnows and hitting the Lawhanna Creek. There's nothing better than the first day of trout and that first time that rod bends. It's great.
My favorite thing about the first day of trout season is fishing with my dad.
Next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. Here are a few students with special message for their teachers.
Miss Jordan, because when I felt like I wouldn't amount to anything, she made me feel like I could actually be worth something.
I had a teacher named Miss Evans, and she helped me feel confident in my schoolwork.
I had a first grade teacher called Miss Petraka, and I learned from her that it looks really suspicious when you put your hands in your pocket.
Dr. Pompiani, because she made me feel accepted.
The teacher that impacted my life the most probably was Mr. Izzo. Mr. Izzo was my 10th grade history teacher, and he was also my cross-country coach, and now I am both a history teacher and a cross-country coach, and I remember many of the lessons that he taught me in both parts of my life.
Senor Burnett, because he helps me learn the wonderful language of Spanish.
Mrs. Rush made me want to teach math because she taught math in a fun way.
Mrs. Rush made me want to become a teacher. Mr. Major influenced me in my life because even though I didn't do the best in his class, he always knew I was smarter than I made myself out to be.
The teacher that most influenced me is Mr. Smith because he helped me become a better writer.
Thank you, Miss Gretzky and Miss O'Donnell.
I'd like to thank Mr. Armstrong for being a righteous dude.
Thank you, Mr. Maruka, for making the best jokes during class.
Thank you, Mr. Major, for being a great world cultures teacher.
Thank you, all my teachers.
I want to thank Miss Surden for teaching me how to be a better leader and guiding me through music.
Thank you, Senor.
Thank you, Mr. McIntyre.
Thank you, Miss O'Donnell, for a great year.
Thank you, Mr. Armstrong, for being a handsome fella.
Thank you, Mr. Fenn, for arguing about Trump's tax returns.
Thank you, Miss O'Donnell and Mr. Major, for a great year.
Gracias, profe, por me enseña español.
Thanks for tuning in on this edition of the Wildcat Insider. We will see you on May 11th.